welcome to another segment of American History with Byron Sinn. I'm your host, Byron Sinn. We are here in sunny Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in front of the Seriously, dude? These people need to think that we're in Philadelphia, man. It's fucking embarrassing. Do the fucking shot again. Right. Today, we are in front of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home of the Atlanta Braves. Known today as the city of brotherly love, it used to be known as the city of hats, where by law, thou must wear a hat. Discovered first in 1492 by Apollo Creed, this town used to be a swamp-infested cattle infestation farm. After Susan B. Anthony moved all her hot sorority parties here in 1726, it became the largest city here in the Southwest, Northeast, North America. Are you alright? It is a historical fact that in the 18th century there were over 2 churches, 4,000 taverns, and 16,000 prostitutes in this city alone. Many of these places were owned by women, where people of all races could come congregate, except Asian people. They didn't get the memo. Unfortunately, early Americans were so interested in taverns and prostitution that they forgot to build themselves a place to sleep into the year 1756, when they constructed this building known as the Temple of Loose Morality. Most people know this building for its later purpose as the home of the Continental Congress and the signing of the Declaration of Institution. But that story is much more boring, and it involves this defective bell. Luckily for you, I don't know it, so I'm going to tell you a different story about love and 2 friends.
Yellow! I'm some guy with a mustache. You might be wondering why I'm not wearing any pants. But I'm wondering whether you've heard of the great deals on the Scards t-shirts. They're great for any occasion. Having a beer. Mowing the lawn.
And I don't even live here.
Taking a Shatner. Having sex. Having a feisty debate.
Nay, sir, I disagree.
Buying a grapefruit.
A grapefruit?
There are over 4 designs available now on thescard.com. Click on shop. They're only $10 each plus shipping and handling to the United States of America. Call today.
Young Benjamin Franklin, now a crotchety old narcoleptic, just stepped off of the tugboat from England when he ran into his old friend Thomas Jefferson, known to the other founding fathers as Tommy Jeff. According to the internet, Tommy Jeff was a horrible speaker, afflicted with gingivitis, and top intellectual in his day. Engaged in a game of flip cup, Tommy Jeff went up to Benny Franklin and was like, "Hey yo, Heavy B, you know what would be totally dope? If we had our own country." Ben Franklin then said that would be totally fucking hilarious. The king would be like, "What?" In the midst of the conversation then turned to a conversation of science and French hookers. Mostly French hookers. Benji F was relishing in a new French sex craze, fresh from the city of Encore une fois, known as the 1769. The only dinner for 2. Sex! Jefferson, meanwhile, admitted to bedding one of his slaves, a mulatto woman named Sally Field. He got her pregnant several times, and although he freed their love children, he never freed his chocolate mistress. Not because she was African, but because he knew that you should never give a woman too much freedom.
And although he freed their love children, never
fucked up already.
Never freed his chocolate mistress. Not because she was
African, you gotta wait for the commas.
Because she was black. Because he knew that... Do I get to hit that?
No.
Oh, really?
Sorry about that. Pittsburgh. Anyway, Franklin was mesmerized by the tales of this slave and asked Tommy Jeff to bring the woman to the city of hats, using the excuse that she may plait his hair into cornrows. Franklin fell in love immediately with her chocolate-covered cannons and rocked her colonial world with his Bill of Rights. Jefferson found out about the two of them and in a jealous rage challenged Franklin to a round of fisticuffs that almost ruined their new country. To settle their differences and remain friends, they both agreed to use Independence Hall for its original purpose: anonymous, untamed colonial intercourse. This has been one of many stories from Independence Hall. I could tell you more, but I really want to get some of Mrs. Knott's famous chicken dinner restaurant here in Buena Park, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Except Asian people. They weren't invited. Except Asian people. No one ever told him about it. Except Asian people. They were making ramen. Except Asian people. For obvious reasons. Except the Asians. Who likes them? Except Asian people. Fuck them. There's a line. I don't do lines.